She's like, honey, you can do whatever you want. I don't know what that's about. Do you know what that's about?
Yeah, I started dating a girl for the first time recently.
Okay. Hi, I'm Betsy LaFay, award-winning psychic medium. It can be difficult to decide what to do with the items of lost loved ones. But I'm here to help. Follow along as customers get a one-of-a-kind medium reading. But here's the catch. To cash or to keep. This is the Fashion Medium.
Hi, I'm Margaret and I'm in Jersey City going to Mint Market to see a medium for my first time. The item I have today is this bag that my grandparents got when they were on a cruise. It's this taxidermied alligator purse. As soon as I got the purse, I started researching other ones online, and I've never seen anyone that has all the features that mine does. I'm trying not to be too skeptical because I feel like if you go into things being skeptical, it ruins the magic. I'm just trying to keep an open mind and see what happens.
Wow, look at this. This bag has a personality all its own. So the way that I work is I'll give you an appraisal of the approximate value, and I'll also tune into the energy of this piece, give you a message from it, and also give you a message from the previous owner. And then when this is all through, you get to decide whether you want to cash it or keep it. I just have to sit with this for a moment and feel it. So, tuning into this bag, I just have to say, I immediately got this memory from my own past of being on a cruise. I am going to bring in a spirit here because I'm feeling grandparents, but I'm also feeling more grandmother. So I feel like there's both energies here, but I feel like the grandmother wants to come through.
It's actually crazy. My grandparents got this on a cruise. They used to go on cruises all the time when they were younger, but I never got to go on any with them.
This has a lot of information in it for you symbolically. This bag is symbolic of how she wants you to live your life out loud. And you can feel the energy. When you go on a cruise, you're on vacation. You're having fun. You're carefree. You spend more money. You are able to follow your heart more because you're like, well, of course I'm meant to enjoy myself. Now, I also have to say, like, this has a lot different energy. This chain. Is this...
Yeah, it's new.
Okay.
The old strap was completely falling apart.
Okay.
Not surprising, the strap is from Amazon, so it definitely does not have cruise energy with it.
She says, sometimes you don't listen. And that she's showing me, it feels like there's like a little bit of a rough patch going on for you. And she says, you're gonna have a lot more smooth sailing when you listen. And it's like more specifically to her. So I wanna ask you, do you feel like you actually hear words in your head? It doesn't have to be from a spirit's voice, it could be your own voice.
Yeah, sometimes I ignore what is going on in my head because don't want to deal with it.
I'm getting a tap on the head right now, which means like we're really getting a lot of information that's right on. She says 80% of the time what you're afraid to deal with is actually enjoyment. It's going to lead to enjoyment and lead to that cruise energy in everyday life. But there's something else coming in. I don't know why she's saying this, but she's like, tell her relationship wise, she's like, honey, you can do whatever you want. I don't know what that's about. Do you know what that's about?
Yeah, I started dating a girl for the first time recently. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's been kind of interesting and weird. I don't know.
But she is indicating that there is a lot of heartache in the past connected with men. Because she just made my heart actually hurt. And she said that this relationship, she's like, don't tell her too much about it. Let her experience it. I'm not holding anything back for you. But she says that this relationship is going to be healing. Do you feel, I don't know, she's just making me feel like soft, just feels sort of like natural. It's different, but more natural in that way, like easier and softer. Are you experiencing that?
It kind of makes me sad that like my grandma passed away before she could know that I was queer, but it's like really nice that like she's with me through these times, even if it doesn't feel like it.
Now, it's awesome too because we're talking about cruises, we're talking about sunshine, and so the colors I'm getting associated with this bag are violet and yellow. We've got violet in the crown chakra, being able to see your future and follow it, and then we've got yellow, the power center, the ability to express your power confidently in the world. Once you listen, it'll be easier to follow your power with joy.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. So this is such a unique piece and it's in such good shape. I'm not really sure of the value of it, but I'm gonna bring in the shop owner of Mint Market, Val, and she's gonna tell us more about it.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Hi.
Thank you for coming in and bringing this in. This piece is really special to me and it resonates a lot with me because I myself am Cuban. I lived in Miami for a period and worked in vintage stores, and alligator and crocodile were one of the leathers that they would bring in quite often, and usually from the periods of from the 50s and 40s because of the exotic skin bans here in the US now. Alligators are native to Cuba, so it would make sense that they would have used alligator leather to create beautiful handbags for the tourists visiting the country at the time. Because of its condition and the unusual nature of it, I would say it's gonna kind of go in between the value of $250 and $350. If it would have had the original strap in great condition, that would have elevated the value to about $475.
Wow.
But still in that condition, this is no longer allowed these days, so it's still a valuable collector's item.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Val. We learned a lot.
You're welcome, Betsy.
All right, the moment of truth. Cash it or keep it.
I'm gonna have to keep it.
And what are you gonna do with it?
Well, I've never actually used it, but I feel like after this, I need to go out and use it more often.
That's what Grandma says.
It really means a lot to me to hear my grandma want me to live out loud and be myself and to listen to my heart and like my intuition, because that's something that I've been struggling with.